Okay, lovely.
Please, sir.
Hold this, this thing with me, madam.
I'm holding that for you,
please.
sir.
Right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
What? Sorry.
Try it again. Okay.
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you guys for waiting. First of all, all right. Let's move it.
Sir, please.
Thank you very much.
After you.
Oh, lovely. It's my first time here.
Oh yeah, Sir Kessler. Thank you for taking out your time.
Of course. Lovely setup.
Make yourself
Excellent.
comfortable,
Oh,
ladies
you
and
have
gentlemen.
an office in there as well?
Of course. That's how we walk.
Great. Please make yourselves comfortable. It's not like they don't make themselves comfortable every day.
Yeah, they do.
Cool. Money Heist. I like his hoodie. He's ready for the big game.
Glad to hear that. Don't forget your mic. Okay.
Interesting.
Thank you for taking out your time, first of all, and thank you very much, Sir Kessler, for being here.
Pleasure. As
Wonderful
always.
evening with you. I have some new faces here. A few of you, they know you, and
Right.
rest of them they don't. So I guess that they must be trying to listen to you first.
Right.
They all are here to learn language, of course, IELTS, etc. So what would be your particular tip or particular kind of talk about their language improvement, or how would you make them feel comfortable?
Right. Okay. So first of all, excellent job. With the extension. I've been associated with him for quite a long time now. How many years now?
I guess 2 years for now.
2 years. 2 years. That's quite a long time. In dog years. So I count my years in dog years.
Okay.
That's the idea. Indeed. So 2 years, and still going strong.
Yeah.
And I've seen this place thrive. It was first of all over there, and then an extension over there at the other side of the market, I suppose. But now this is more manageable, I suppose. Strategically speaking.
Yeah, more traditional
accessible.
classroom, accessible as well.
Precisely. So congratulations, first of all.
My pleasure.
And you guys, let me just say that you're at the right place in the right hands, because these two and the rest of the team, that we acquired, on the way. Excellent people, and I have complete faith in their abilities.
Right hands, Look at the right hands.
I have complete faith in their abilities, and what's more is that they have access to all the right kind of people that they can bring in, including myself.
Of course.
How can I forget myself?
It was supposed to be said behind the scene, but okay.
Never too
It's
humble,
going fun.
never too humble.
As you say, Sir Kessler.
Anyway, so yeah, very resourceful, this place, these guys, all right, and the right kind of people for language learning, be it IELTS, SAT, OET, PT, the usual.
Study abroad, don't forget
Study abroad as well, of course.
Yeah.
So if you're looking forward to studying at the right places or getting to the right places, this is the first step. Or I don't know, intermediate step or advanced step.
The basic step for now for them.
Fair enough.
And Sir Kessler, I believe that a few of them had been waiting for you when I mentioned them that you were coming around.
Right.
So I guess they have prepared some questions for you.
Fire away. Whoever
Okay.
has the questions.
And then about the language, if you want to inquire anything from Sir, of course, he does not come here now every day, so he's the one to talk to.
I will soon.
And of course, and sooner he will be around on the weekends with us again. So, do you have anything to ask from Sir for now?
Fire away. Please
no
stay
planted question, okay?
Oh, absolutely not. Please make yourself comfortable. No need to get up or anything. Walaikum salam. Lovely meeting you.
I started. Okay, thank you, sir.
Just have it in your hand.
Okay.
It works.
I started to learn English 2 years ago with myself,
Lovely.
and 3 months ago I joined first time an institute to learning. But I have one problem about vocabulary. I forgot always
Right.
new words. Always I'm asking again and again the meanings of the things. I have problem about this. I forgot always vocabularies.
So you want me
to say that what can
what
we
to do?
to memorize the vocabulary, perhaps, or maybe how can we take care of the vocabulary items so that they don't go off?
Right.
Yeah.
Do you want a short answer or do you want the long answer?
I guess short is the better because
At the moment, right? Okay.
And then we can have an extensive session on vocabulary.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll do that later on. So short answer is, and I'll give you the reason basically. What's your first language?
First name Turkmen.
Turkmen. Right. So there is this thing in language that's called mother tongue interference. All right. The first language that you learned, it kind of interferes with your capability to learn another language, or vocabulary items, from another language, or rules from another language. That is what's bothering you right now. And as you mentioned, you started learning English 2 years ago. I say, Considering how you speak, you've done a tremendous job. Seriously. I mean, in 2 years, this kind of proficiency is very rare. At this age, what's your age?
25.
Trust me, you're doing very well. Keep going. A very short tip, considering the time constraint that we have at the moment. Keep reading.
Okay.
All right, keep reading as much as you can. What happens is the more you come across a certain word or a certain vocabulary item, the more exposed you get to it and the more you use it, in your own language. So my suggestion, once again, read as much as you can and you will come across these vocabulary items every now and then, and that way you'll improve your language.
Okay.
So considering your level of proficiency, choose your books rightly and move forward.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Then we'll talk about the long answer, later on at some other point, of course.
Inshallah.
Of course. Any other questions, people? Fire away.
Sir, my name is Sohail Saber.
Pleased to meet
I
you.
have one question that how can I improve my spoken English? Give me some good tips.
Short answer again?
Yeah, because for the long answer, he's being inducted here for the next 2 to 3 months.
Oh, lovely. So
we'll
we'll get
take care of him in that way.
plenty of time, plenty of
Yeah.
time. All right, short answer. One word. Listen. That's it. Listen to as much as you can. Listen to this particular language, English. Listen to, dialogues from films, listen to music, listen to whatever you like, in language, English language, all right. Podcasts, maybe, interviews, documentaries, films, dramas, whatever you can. So the more you listen, the more you get acquainted, to speech, basically. And then you start imitating the patterns. Language itself is nothing but imitation. You copy someone, all right? One of the modes of learning is basically copying someone who's speaking. You copy their style, you copy their accent, you copy their, whatever.
Cat.
Well, cat. Okay.
Copycat.
All right, copycat, indeed. So there are a lot of aspects to it, all right? The idea is you copy the right people, all right? You listen to it more and then you imitate.
Yeah.
And then
you,
you
sir.
practice, of course.
Thank you, sir.
Pleasure. Anyone else? Any
Okay,
questions?
Anyone who wishes to say something else, who want to ask a question? Sajid?
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Would you mind taking the mic for now, the shorty we have? Please.
Hello, sir. My name is Sajid. Sir, how to improve spelling mistakes?
Spelling mistakes. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I have this problem too. So.
That's a good one. All right. So let me share an interesting story with you. What's your age again?
Sir, I think
46?
24. Sorry.
Goodness gracious. Interesting. Double the age.
24, yeah.
Yeah, almost double.
Yeah.
Interesting. So when I was in my teenagers, I came across my first cell phone. I went to college, that's when I got my first cell phone. And beyond that point, what happened to me over the years was I started texting, of course, as teenagers, as young adults, you keep texting your friends and colleagues, not colleagues, friends usually, all right? And do we have a whiteboard here?
We do.
I'll just give a short example,
Okay.
Do we have a marker? Lovely. As I said, very resourceful, Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Sajid.
Just some spot. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So tell me honestly, it's an open question for everyone.
Thank you, sir.
All right, even you being a teacher. All right, just testing, and be very honest about it. When you text, when you use Facebook or Instagram or whatever, or just text by WhatsApp or anything, instead of writing, and it's one of the biggest factors, all right, in today's day and age, digital age. Instead of writing, wait, how many of you do this?
W88, wait.
Raise your hands. You have your answer. Fruits of digital age, once again. This is one of the key aspects. One of my friends actually identified it, when I was young. All right, he told me, "Do you do this?" I was like, "All the time." All right, because who has time, right? You just quickly write a text and just send it forward. If it delivers the meaning, it's good enough. And that's what I used to do. What it did was it ruined my spellings. And English is one of my first languages, and it ruined my spellings. So, do you do that too?
No, I don't.
No, you don't?
No.
Not at all? Like
No.
never?
Never.
All right. Instead of
After coming here, like in GSL, no.
no, ever in life. That's what I'm saying.
No, I didn't.
Oh, good. Instead of writing to, you write to.
Yes.
Right? Instead of writing tonight, you write, I don't know, tonight, maybe.
One more thing it reminds me.
So
I
big.
got a text from some student,
Right.
and that just blew me up. It says this one, and I was just not sure what was that. He went super short on that. He wrote TTYL. And then he said, sir, it's basically talk to you later.
Wow. So these.
And now they're going to next level, you see.
Yeah, I know.
It's not only about the word, it's for the whole phrase now. Okay, this ASAP is common.
Yeah, that's like, what do you have? You have abbreviations and the other one is?
The other one.
Yeah, the other one.
Acronyms.
No. Acronyms? You sure about that?
She never speaks lie.
Interesting.
Never in her life.
Okay, we trust you. Okay, so yeah, one is acronym and the other one is abbreviations. There's a technical difference between the two, but that's not what we're talking about. These are neither acronyms nor, maybe they are acronyms, but they're not standard acronyms. All right?
Yeah.
So unstandard, or unstandard, that would be
Standard, non-standard.
Sorry, my bad. Non-standard.
We should say thank
acronyms.
the people who are standing behind the scene.
Very much. Very kind
5,000
of you.
people behind the scene. you see.
Indeed.
So many people on our opening today.
I guess so.
Okay, any other question? Last question if you want to, sir. Allow me to give this to you. You have a question? Let's
questions.
do it this way, then it will be over to you.
Okay. We are living in a society that we are living like in Pakistan.
Mm-hmm.
The main languages like Pashto or Urdu.
Local
That
languages.
we are coming to courses like today we learn simple past and simple future tense. When we are living the course, we can't remember them and we forgot them. Absolutely, it's not my
Agreed.
problem. Everyone forgot to. So what's the main thing to what we learn English forever, like for a few months, like. We are coming here for 2 months or 3 months. We learn English, and after a few months, we just forgot them.
Makes sense. So the point is practice as much as you can. Here is how language works. All right, you learn the rules, you apply the rules, and once you have applied it, you move on. The example that I would give as children, I remember my first bicycle that I had. I used to have a tricycle, like three wheels. All right. But then I got my first bicycle, and that bicycle had 2 extra wheels at the back. That helped me learn how to ride the bicycle, because it gave me some support, right?
Bless.
Exactly.
Yep.
But after some time, those extra wheels, they were not needed. So they were removed, and I was, surprised. Okay, I could ride a bicycle. That's how these rules work. You use them to learn language, but then once you're done with them, unless you're a linguist or maybe a grammarian, you don't have to remember the rules.
Next level people, Chomsky.
Noam Chomsky, that's what they used to call him. Nim Chomsky, basically. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, that's so sad. He's such a good gentleman.
Of course he is.
Seriously.
Still alive, by the
Of
way.
course he is. So, that's what I would suggest. You just learn the rules, you apply them, and then you move forward with language. You don't have to necessarily remember them.
Yeah, and when we are coming to course, we are speaking like we feel like we know English. But when I'm reading the books and every sentence we don't know, I don't catch the meaning of the main points of the books. I feel like I don't ever read the English or know the English.
Yeah, exactly. So it's proficiency levels, basically. It's good that you realize it.
Yep.
All right, that's the first step. Now that you realize it, you can do something about it.
I guess it's working like an American stick. The one who has it keeps speaking for longer.
I suppose.
The one who was speaking here.
Let's give a chance for ladies as well.
Yes. Don't get us killed.
With your permission, with your kind permission. Okay. And this day, ladies are not coming first in the house. Okay.
Fire away.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My name is Siddiqa. My last name is Nazari. So actually, sir, I would like to ask a question. Like we heard some of recommendation by our teachers that they told us grammar is not no matter, not so much important. You can ignore it, and without grammar, you can learn like you learn your mother tongue. So some of the teacher told that no, grammar is very important. When you want to improve your language, when you want to talk correctly, you have to know the grammar. So I would like to have your opinion about this.
Is grammar really important in learning English as a second language or a third language or a foreign language?
Okay,
Yes.
it's a very interesting question. I'll put it very simply, all right, as per my experience. For fluency, no, it's not important. For accuracy, yes, it is.
Yeah.
They're 2 different things, all right? When you're fluent, you'll make a lot of errors without grammar, but you'll be fluent. Or you'll be using in instead of to, at instead of off, all right? That would happen, but you'll get fluent. And probably has more to do with confidence as well.
Of course.
Right? But then when it comes to accuracy, yes, grammar will help you out. So It's a love and hate relationship, when it comes to grammar for new students. All right, you have to do it, but it's not ultimately super necessary, to understand every little detail. Just get the basics right and keep rolling. And then the more information you collect on the way, good enough. Yeah, that's the idea.
Actually, for those who go too much into grammar, the teachers say do not focus too much on grammar, I believe, because teachers, they give context-dependent answers.
Precisely.
They find someone who's so much into it, so they say, okay, go easy.
Yeah.
Go not. Actually, this is a concept of language learning and acquisition.
Acquisition, indeed.
So in the acquisition, they say, okay, learn like a child.
Yeah.
Mother never says, okay, done with the feeding, let's go to the class, let's have maybe a whiteboard and let's turn subject, verb, object, etc.
Indeed.
So this is what I believe they do. And in the second one, as Sir said, in written it is different, in spoken it's different.
Completely.
So once we say language is all 360, speaking, listening, reading and writing as well. But as far as only speaking is concerned, there are people who did not go to school ever. There are people who didn't even they don't know even what is subject, etc. The very basic components, but they speak like anything.
Shakespeare.
Okay, I don't know about it.
So Shakespeare never went to formal school. I think he only studied up to 8th grade.
Bard of Evan.
And Shakespeare is taught in all the Ivy League universities. Shakespearean studies, it's a complete degree. Think about that, right?
Yeah, he just disturbed us.
he reinvented English language, in his own way. So that is that too. Prime
I
example.
believe that was Middle English at the time.
I suppose.
1564
Yeah,
to
exactly.
1660,
Mid-Victorian
the big
times.
century,
Yeah. Mid-Victorian times. Yeah, exactly.
You got your answer?
Thank you so
Hopefully.
much.
Absolutely,
Thank
pleasure
you,
all the
Srika, for
way.
your time. Roll it on. Someone else who wishes to say something? Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sham Arshad, and I am here in this respectable institution for writing a good essay.
Please clap for him. Thank you very much. Respectable institute, sir. You know some marketing purposes.
All right.
My question is for you: how can we gather a good content in essay writing? For example, essay in global warming, poverty, democracy, etc.
Serious question, and it
Talking
requires.
about all the corners of language, you see, they are good hunters.
Okay, good enough. That's a good point. Yes, all the questions, they were equally good. Unfortunately, for this question, I don't have a short answer at the moment. All right, it requires a lot of explanation, a lot of elaboration. But I'll try my best. When it comes to writing an essay in an examination context, which will be the context that you'll be writing in at the moment, I suppose, because I don't think you're a creative writer, are you?
No.
Okay, good enough. So it's examination context.
It's easy to go in a way.
Lovely,
Yeah.
lovely. So when it comes to examination context, you'll usually be given some options. You'll have descriptive essays, you'll have narrative essays, you'll have argumentative essays, and you will have the option to probably choose from them. All right.
Yeah, even you can merge them together. Descriptive narrative as well at times.
Depends,
Yeah.
I mean, if you have the option to do so. The idea is you need to ensure that you choose a topic. This is one of the tips that one of my teachers gave me. He told me,
Don't take my name here, please.
self-efficacy, come on.
Okay.
All right. So he told me that when it comes to choosing a topic, you need to ensure that you choose a topic that you're 110% sure of. No more, no less. Perhaps more, but no less. He didn't even say 100%. He was like 110%. Why? Because once you have chosen a topic, you will have no other way to go back. You will have no way to go back, actually. You just start writing and then you realize, oh, okay, I don't have any ideas. It happens sometimes, You look at the topic, you feel like you can write on it, but then, by the middle of the essay, you feel like, oh, I'm running out of ideas. So what to do? So always make sure you choose a topic that you're comfortable with, 110%. All right. If you can deal with that topic, if you can really deal with that topic, you go ahead with it. And one of the ways to ensure it is you take a look at the topic. You first of all, mentally draw an image. What do you want to write? And get it right. Get the topic right. Do not confuse it. Get the subject matter right. All right? Because many a time, in fact, it has happened to me as well. I mean, I get so confident about a topic, that I start writing and I don't look back. And what happens is I get distracted by my own thoughts. And I start deviating from the central point of the topic. All right? And I start writing about something completely irrelevant eventually. And that kind of, affects your grades, so to speak. So my suggestion, first of all, 100% be 110% sure about the topic. And then one of the ways to go about it is by, kind of brainstorming, the points that you're going to write on. Make bullet points, 5 or 10 bullet points, and each bullet point, represents a certain paragraph. All right? So go paragraph by paragraph, so your chain of thought, it'll continue throughout the essay, and eventually, go with a good conclusion. A good introduction and good conclusion kind of seal the deal for you.
I have an announcement to make.
Fire away.
For further questions, we will have another session, inshallah. Thank you very much for your time, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course.
The court is adjourned for the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much for staying. All right, thank you very much for the day.
Okay.
Lovely questions.
For now, we're cutting a cake, sir.
Where? Here? Or how are we doing it?
I think so.
Can we
you guys
fit everyone?
We're going inside. We're going inside. Those of you who can come inside, good. Those of you who can't, very good.
First come, first serve.
Okay, of course we'll serve you some other day. Today. Sir.
Sir.
This way.
Thank you very much.
Come
Very
on,
kind.
Follow you, sir.
Nice.
Go inside, those of you who belong to the house. Okay, go
Did
inside.
you have a class?
Go inside as much as you can, as many as you can.
What is happening here?
Glad to hear.
I feel like someone is spying on me.
That would save my slice. Thank you. Okay, get settled, please.
Ow.
We have space. Come,
Ooh.
come, please. Go.
Make sure it doesn't come
Okay.
close to this. I don't mind, but others may.
I'm water. I'll make my way.
Flow
I'm
everywhere.
water.
Nice.
Okay.
So please.
Okay. By the way, they tried hiding their spellings, but I would like to highlight it here.
Nice. 1.8, is that like your car's
Yeah, just
engine capacity?
just download it from 2.0 to 1.8. now.
Nice.
Okay, don't miss our balloons. Okay, we got some balloons in the house. This was very difficult to blow them up. Have a seat, please. Rest of you.
Do sit,
Have a
guys.
seat. Have a seat.
Make
Feel
space.
home. Sit down. Have a seat.
You have a lot of space.
Please, please.
Please invite
Sit,
everyone.
sit, sit, sit. Sit, sit,
Fit
sit.
as many as we can.
Sit, 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 sit. Since it's not our, main office, so it is just for mocks.
Oh, it's perfect. It's
and
perfect.
maybe for some video someday.
See, the good thing, yeah, absolutely. The change of flavor, would be better with the Capitol Hill in the background,
Yep.
and Big Ben and Seattle.
Yeah.
Get closer, get closer. You miss it there?
All right.
Do find
Okay.
your spots, people. Do find your spots.
All right. He's Sir Cancer with the name of Allah Almighty. Over to you.
What do we do?
Doodly
Blow the
doodly
candles?
do.
I want
Of course, that's how we would do it.
Okay, interestingly, from a scientific point of view, when you blow off candles, you're actually releasing all your germs, on the food.
Wow.
I said that because I don't want you to eat the cake.
That's why we lit it first,
Right?
And once there are germs and they are being lit on fire, they are gone.
Really?
Yeah,
now
positive,
you're-
negative.
Now you're trying to save the ship, that is
Somehow.
already, yeah, exactly.
Or maybe we can do it like this if you want
That's
to.
better, just
Do it, sir. Okay, let me help you out with it.
Ta-da!
I got more heavier hand than you have. You got a... that's a separate story, sir. We'll talk about it again.
Absolutely.
Please cut I8.
I8. I thought it was 1.8. I literally thought it was 1.8.
That's how we do it, sir.
All right. Congratulations.
Don't
once
cut
again.
GSL, okay? Just cut I8.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Sir Gavin. It's wonderful. It's wonderful having you in the house.
Seriously, you guys.
Of course,
thank you very
Sir
much.
Cancer, of course, of course. Am I being treated as a wife in a short while?
You do it.
Let me do it for you first.
No. You go ahead.
Oh, just do it. So
I'm gonna sit and
just
eat the whole
have
thing
it a
later
little. Of
on.
course you will. We have another one.
Nice. Now you're talking. All right.
Please,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, Sir Cancer.
Delicious.
I'll take I forgot my word, but I'll take it so that I could be more clever than you are. And rest of you, please. Over
Please
to all
dig
of
in.
you. That's it.
I suppose.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching us. But why we all did that? So that we get to know that we have more space now in I8 Workers, and you are more than most welcome to meet Sir Castor, me, and the people around. Of course, our Ma'am Miss Shibra and some other new faces we are exposed to nowadays, and the students, and they were not planted questions at all. Why I'm giving stress on that? So that you could see that intelligent or clever level, how good they are themselves.
How good they? I mean, pretty good questions. That's what I would say.
And if you're preparing for IELTS, TOEFL, or if you want to move study abroad, you're more than most welcome to join us at I8 branch.
Don't forget SAT.
SAT, of course, the expert is with me. And the contact is 0331 873 1234. God bless Pakistan.
Take care.
And the world.
Until next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.